Look, I want to make this crystal clear. I am a huge fan of Dwayne Johnson. I'm a huge fan of the persona, The Rock. I've followed him basically since I was a kid. But with all that being said, the way things are going down on the superhero landscape, I feel like he just doesn't quite have his footing like he does in other genres or in other ventures that he does, and there's multiple reasons for that when it comes to the reports that we're getting. And now we're getting a report straight from the Direct that is still ongoing that Dwayne Johnson actually turned down a Shazam 2 role, a small role, a cameo, and it just doesn't really sit right. Now, you guys remember all the drama in the Fast and Furious franchise between him and Vin Diesel, back and forth, and I guess that kind of happens when you have two alpha superstars, and they both are jockeying for the most screen time, the most face time, the biggest paychecks, the most bravado, whatever it may be. And I am on the outside looking in, so I do want to make that clear with what we're about to talk about. But according to this report, welcome to the Chaos Multiverse, everybody. Make sure you subscribe for that daily content in pop culture. According to this, he turned down a role in Shazam 2. That's not the first time he has turned his nose at the Shazam franchise. If you guys remember, they were actually set to make their DC debuts together in an early version of 2018 Shazam, but he revealed that he publicly asked Warner Brothers to not make that movie. He did not want them to do a disservice to his ultra-powerful character. Now, on the nose, sounds kind of cocky, right? And I know his whole thing was to push Black Adam, the changing of the DCU, the hierarchy of powers, changing all that, which is not sitting well now with basically the hierarchy of power being squashed by James Gunn with one fell swoop. But that's a video for another day. If you want to know about Henry Cavill and his future, go check out the video we put up yesterday. So that didn't sit well with a lot of fans that said, hey, you don't want to share the screen with Shazam, with Zachary Levi. That would have actually been really cool. That would have made Shazam a little better, if you ask me, because what do we have to look forward to with Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods? Absolutely nothing. I mean, unless James Gunn says they're going to keep them in the reboot, in the purge that is actually happening over at the DCU. But other than that, what's the point? We got a Superman cameo with Henry Cavill and Black Adam, and that's not going to happen anymore. So he said he didn't want to do a disservice to his ultra-powerful character. So there was a recent report, and there were rumors out there, that they asked him to do a scene in Shazam 2, either mentioning Black Adam or doing a cameo or a small character. And up until this point, he didn't want the two characters to be together. So they asked him if he wanted to do one, and according to the Rap's Humberto Gonzalez, that he passed on another offer from Warner Brothers and DC to appear in Shazam Fury of the Gods. They say, reportedly, allegedly, that he turned down a cameo role in the sequel due to release in March 2023. Now, this story is developing, and we'll see what more comes of it, but it just doesn't have a good look right now. With all the stories out there about how he put out the financials after everybody was saying that Black Adam was a flop, and he said, not according to our numbers here, it's going to make 50 to 70 million, and then reports came out that they allegedly think The Rock's team actually leaked those so he could post them, and it does have an air of desperation about it that he goes on his massive social media to talk about the actual numbers when it comes to it this early in the game, which kind of reeks of desperation. Like validation that it was a success. We can keep going on, and I feel like he's grasping to stuff that's not going to be there. I fully predict, my thought is James Gunn will axe Black Adam 2. It will sit on the shelf. It will never happen. I don't think it will. I don't think it's going to be part of what they're doing moving forward. Personally, I could be wrong. We'll come back to this video and see. But I think his run in the DCU was one and done. To be honest with you, could that have been different if he was in the Shazam first movie? Probably not, because everything else happened, but we'll see. And we'll probably never see Black Adam versus Superman either. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you soon.